welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Justin Steele.
Oh, very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's down, a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit in the air, center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Andy Pages. Out there to center. Bellinger coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. So here's the lefty, Clayton Kershaw. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Bottom of the first, and here is Nico Hoerner. Lined into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to kick.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Hoerner leads off second with nobody out. Sets him down on strikes. throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Runner takes off for third. Ball outside to second, and that's not it. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you got...
Line drive, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Bellinger goes. There's a ball. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. One out and a runner at second. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. 2 away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kershaw deals. And that one almost hit him. Runner at third. 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Edmonds slings to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Top of the second, Tommy Edman at the plate. You talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And a good eye there. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on a warning track. Runner tags at second.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Clayton Kershaw. Now here's a pitcher who could rake a little bit, Singy. Fun to watch hit.
Yeah, and when a guy can help himself, everyone seems to enjoy it. You look at the dugout when a guy gets a hit or maybe hits a home run as a pitcher, it kind of lifts the mood.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On its way to the corner. Happ on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Where are you on universal DH?
Well, I would say that I like the National League style of play with pitchers hitting. I like the strategy. I like how it affects manager.
Got it. Huge strikeout there. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Kershaw back to work. In the air, left side. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Ian Happ up to hit. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Kershaw fires. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And it's fouled away. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Mookie Betts. And he's already singled in this game. That one fouled off.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. And that's a strike. The Cubs leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. turns and fires to Betts. Out to short, Swanson. And Betts is set down.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Up the middle, and that one handled. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The next to hit takes ball 1. Two outs. Fly ball down the line. Dives and it gets by. Coming home. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up. It's 1-1. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Picks himself up at RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Two outs with a man at third. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the pitcher, Justin Steele. The pitch. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. In there at the knees. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Corner batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Foul ball there. Tied up here in the early going. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on a plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swanson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Pointer leads off first with one away. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
On the ground, 2 ball. Hernandez over to second, on to Freddie. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the friendly confines, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Smith. Why to kick the pitch. Gets under and pops it up. Should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. Hernandez in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Fought off foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. The punch out there, 2 away now. Clayton Kershaw getting a chance to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's through there for a strike. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here at Wrigley Field, Bellinger up to hit. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And he lays down a bunt. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Throws to first in time.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Paredes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next, Miguel Rojas. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He is safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
Up next, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled off. Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. And that's a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Down. And the batter now, Andy Pages.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Hooks it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Bounce to the right. And they tag him out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Out front and foul to the left side. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Dodgers up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. The lefty fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Rojas with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Christian Bethancourt, the next Cub to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And the pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle, and there's a hit.
Nice at bat right
Now,
there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
They got a foul ball. And here it comes.
Hey, shoot.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Bethancourt off of first with 2 away. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Bounce to the left side. Hernandez over to first in time. And the inning is over. Cubs leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyson Miller. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And up to the plate is Will Smith. A wind of the pitch. Check swing. Went around. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. The pitch. Just missed.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. In time to Bush, and they get the out on Smith.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
And next for LA, Enrique Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Oh, and 2 now. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And next is a pitcher that can swing the bat a little bit. Clayton Kershaw. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Nico Hoerner. as the lefty gets to work. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throw on to Freeman, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Late swing, foul to the left. lifted in the air right center field. Betts settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Jorge Lopez taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. Popped up. Moving under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Now that second baseman, Miguel.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas. Lopez, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Paredes zips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 3. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Seiya Suzuki.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And downstairs.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Out towards left center. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Isaac Paredes now.
Third baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. On the line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Kershaw will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Gavin Stone. This is his first appearance of the season. Next to hit, Ian Happ. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
That's strike one. Bounced up the middle. To second, Rojas. Inning over on the ground out. Took just two. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Lopez back to work.
Ball, that's off the
And
plate.
that one is inside ball one. That's in there. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
High in the air, out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one away. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
2 strikes.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
He was all over that one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at first, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one out to right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Will Smith.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. This one in the air. Under this one. Corrals it. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one, and the score stays 3-1. Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Christian Bethancourt. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right-hander kick steals. Bethancourt checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullock. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Miguel Amaya.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The Cubbies down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And they still trail it here, 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Trey Wingenter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
We got past the not knowing if we have anything in common. That's all game on. We got a good vibe and we're smiling. We got a spark, can't deny it. There's something lighting up here between us. You can't miss. Yeah, we got this.
And the pitch. This to third. Into the outfield, base hit.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Shohei Ohtani. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Back to first, double play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around third. Oh, the throw is over his head.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Mookie now. First
Nope.
pitch,
Ball
and he
one.
just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one pushed foul. The 1-1. In the air, center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Dodgers with the run scoring double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Blake Treinen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. That's
Ball,
outside. 1-2 the count. And
Inside
another ball. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That
ball,
one not
2
close.
strikes.
And it's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Paredes, the next to hit, takes
Ball
outside.
1, no strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Betts tracks it down for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Michael.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. And that's in there at the knees. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
It's always always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They're coming through, and they're gonna for you. But we know the truth, so we making move. Why they be in the block? We going straight to the top, so we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah. We gotta move, yeah.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.